Hello, my name is CarX82, and welcome back to our GregTech Horizons Season 2. Alright, I have just been kind of messing around a little bit with the oh my goodness, what am I trying to say here? With the nuclear reactor, and as you can see, I have a interface. I don't have this hooked up yet. I was just kind of testing before I started like putting crafting cards and getting this automated fully. But basically, you just have I will have the a crafting card for the fuel rods, the quad fuel rods, and then I just have a couple filters. So one is the input is obviously a whitelist for the fuel, the regular one, and then the extract is with the depleted with the whitelist. I wasn't sure if that was gonna cause an issue. I didn't know if it was like metadata or MBT. I can never remember which is which, to be honest. Isn't MBT? MBT is like durability, right? Isn't it? Maybe not. I'm just gonna stop talking because I don't know. After all these years, I still don't know. But that does indeed actually work. As we can see, it pulled out the depleted, put the thing in there. So I'm going to get that hooked up, and we'll just have that continually running. I've automated the whole... Well, I haven't automated every little thing. The only thing I don't have automated in that process is the fuel rod. These things, because I don't have an extruder with a cell thing in it yet. So I just crafted up, you know, a whole bunch so it can do that. But that should be fully automated. We're not processing the depleted stuff yet. I mean, I guess I could just go throw that in a thermal centrifuge. But I figured I would just leave that until I need to get going with that. But yeah, so that is pretty much fully automated. About 20, what are we, about 20,000 EU. It'll be better once I get the dynamos, but that is a pretty big undertaking. So one of the things we're gonna need, this is kind of like, I have three main goals right now. One is tier 3 rocket and the fuel, which is its own thing, the IV dynamo, and then upgrading all our machines to the multi-block variant. Now that we've hit IV, that is kind of a good time to start looking into that, and just trying to decide which one I want to do first. Now, one of the things, basically I want to work towards this thing. So we need a cutting machine. We don't have an IV cutting machine, but we can craft up the IV cutting machine. I just noticed that is there. I didn't realize that took glass, actually. But then I can actually just upgrade it to the multi-block. We might as well. That way we don't have to put it in a clean room. And obviously it is much, much quicker for processing everything. We can have multiple input hatches and all sorts of fun stuff. So I think first thing I'm going to do is this. Now, we need this glass, and we also need this for an advanced mixer, which we will also be getting, so I can get this multi-block. I did look up this one, and everything was like, oh yeah, we can do this. These are like really easy multi-blocks, actually. Just a couple pistons there, and a lathe is just a piston and like there's no like emitters. This one doesn't even have any components. There's no like robot arms or anything like that. Sensors, emitters, which are the difficult ones. The problem, though, is this thing. This does require emitters and robot arms, and I'm not going to go into it quite yet, but basically there is one part that we need. I think it's this stuff, Arcanite. I think we need we need an alloy blast smelter at IV. Unfortunately, the blast furnace does not, you can't put 2 input hatches on it to boost it up. That's done on purpose to stop skipping tiers and stuff. So I do, in order to get this one, which is the precision laser engraver, which I really want to get, I do need to get this dynamo hatch first. So I think the first one we're going to do is the cutting machine. Now this thorium glass, which I guess we need 5. I thought we need 4. I didn't realize this cutting machine actually had a 1. I don't think any of the other ones. Yeah, those don't. So there's this thorium glass or the tungsten reinforced or silicate glass. Now, this requires 9 tungsten per block. Like, this is actual tungsten ingots. Which, that's a lot. 5, that's 45 things of tungsten. Which, now it takes 100 seconds. It's still quite a lot. So I thought maybe I would do this thorium yttrium glass block, which requires this yttrium oxide and thornite. And just a piece of glass. Like, we can skip a lot of that stuff. And we do have an IV thing. Now, the thornite, I think it is... Just, don't you smelt thorium? Yeah, so, like, super easy. I could just chuck a couple pieces of thorium in there. How about we do 4? And that will be... thornite. Look at that. Already done. Super easy. Is that... Did I throw 4 in there? Is that a percent? Oh, there it is. All right. Maybe it just took a second to get into the thing. Yeah. So there's the thornite, and then we just do that for that. Now, the yttrium oxide is a little bit more complicated. Do that. We need 2 yttrium and some oxygen, and we just put that in a chemical reactor. And that's actually not too bad either. It does take a while. But we need this yttrium. And going down here, I think we're going to get it from... There's lots of different ways to get it. But rare earth, I think, it's somewhere in here. I don't remember where it is. Rare earth, sifting, is it sifting, centrifuging, something in there. We can also get it from, like, stone dust. We don't get to any of those things, unfortunately, to get that. But where... I don't remember the exact way to do it. I do know we need to get rare earth, and that starts with this. So rare earth 1... There it is. It is 100%. Some way in here. I don't remember the exact process I found, but there it is. Yes, crushed rare earth gets you a tiny pile. We need 18 of these, so it's not like the end of the world. And then that, and then this one actually could be thrown in the dehydrator to actually fully get that. So dehydrator, pretty sure that is kind of an annoying recipe. I don't know. I haven't looked it up yet. Alright, it's just HV, actually. Yeah, it's pretty easy. It could do... And that's... Oh, I don't even want to look at what... what... Dehydrator coils? Alright, that's not... It's not too bad. Anyway, so we need to do this, and we need... sulfuric acid. So, let's do... That'll be 21... So I need 21 things of... Let's just do... Don't I have cells? I'm just going to do the exact amounts because the chemical bath we use for other stuff, so I don't feel like clogging it up. So there we go. Chemical bath. Also, why does the chemical bath only have room for 8? But that's why I had that set up. So that will get us the yttrium oxide that we need. And Yeah, that'll get us to glass. So let me get all this stuff going. I do need to make recipes for 3 new alloys, which, if I can be honest, is such a pain. Alright, because it's just... I hate having to do a different alloy for every single multi-block. 2880. And doing the recipes for anything is pretty annoying. Alright, so that's 20 ingots. I mean, usually it's... I guess I could have just counted. It's 7, 14, 18, 20. It's usually... that is that much. So... Stellite... we'll do 20. And then... actually, I will do... no, it doesn't let me... no, why don't you... I forgot it doesn't let me shift click it in. That's annoying. Alright, so, like I said, I'm going to get all this stuff done. We do have everything. None of this stuff is at all difficult at this point. Cobalt, chrome, ooh, phosphorus is a bit annoying. I might need to process a couple. Apatite-ish. I think it's like apatite we can get it from. I don't know. I will have to do that. So we'll come back when I get everything for the cutting machine, I think. All right, I think we're going to place the cutting machine here. I just need to get the cutting factory frames. I have recipes for pretty much everything. I do have a bit of an issue with the way I have set up the power, and I just realized as I was doing this, I've put the alloy blast smelter and the electric blast furnace on the same 4 things. So if I'm running this on 4 amps of EV, if this turns on, it's gonna break that recipe. So I probably shouldn't be running it like this. I could either throw a couple more batteries in there, make a bigger battery buffer, but I really just kind of need to have this on its own thing. I just don't want to break everything down before I want to move. If I move it, I want to move it to its final place. All right, did that finish up? Yes, it finished up that EV hatch. All right, so basically there is that. We got our 2 EV energy hatches, input hatch for lubricant, input bus, output bus, muffler hatch, maintenance hatch, and I just need to craft up these 26, I think, 26 cutting factory frames. There is a weirdness with the... I think I just put the recipe in wrong, or maybe those don't have enough durability. So I'm probably just going to... Alright, so I need 26 of these. I'll just do, okay, make 26 frames, and then we'll do that. I do need more phosphorus and some more cobalt. Just need to get it processed. I should have... yeah, I have lots of this monazite that I got, remember, from the moon, I think we got it when I was getting neodymium. But this pulverizes down to give phosphate, and then 5 phosphate gives 1 phosphorus. So easy enough to take care of that. All right, so let me finish up the cutting machine and get everything hooked up, and we'll be right back. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I am just crafting up a item pipe. Go. And let's see if this works with 2 energy hatches. I'm like so worried it's not going to. But you never know. Maybe it will. Alright, it does look like it worked. No, it didn't. No! Alright, I'm curious I have a feeling maybe this can't be... Maybe that doesn't work. Let me test that really quick to see if this works with one more of these. Okay, actually, I tested it with one more cutting frame and it still didn't form. So something is messed up. It does say any casing. I'm wondering if by any casing it means not one of the edges. I don't know. I'm gonna have to fool around with this. Let me see if I can get it to form, but it's definitely not just, it's not this that's causing it, because it wouldn't form with only one energy hatch. So maybe the energy hatches have to be like here or on the back or something, because this 3x3 by 3x3 by 5. Whoops. I need 8 more. This is bigger than I thought it was. Whoops. Alright. So it goes out one more. So I need 8 more. I thought it was a 3x3 by 4. My bad. Okay, should we try this again? Thankfully, this stuff isn't too hard. By the way, though, stellite plates actually need EV, but thankfully you can fluid solidify them into a plate mold right there. So instead of turning it into ingots and then plates, I just did it directly at the thing, but I didn't realize that at first. So let's drop this stuff on the back and see if this actually forms. There we go. All right. So a little bit of a derp, not too bad, but I'm just so used to these multi-blocks being 3x3 by 4, the size of like a the turbines. So we got that. Now I do need, the question is, how do I want to power this now? This is actually, that carries 4 or 6? 4 amps. I may just, I mean, it's literally, I have the power going right over it. I'm a bit worried if I do, well, maybe not. I don't know, we'll see. Let me, we'll hook that up. Let me grab the, I have plenty of steel cable, thankfully, and let's grab this. I may even, let's do this first. Just see if it actually works. All right. Obviously, I don't have that hooked up with lubricant yet. But this. Okay, that's EV. Those are EV. That's an EV line. This blows up. I don't know what to say. All right, so there is that. Let's throw this down. Let's do a pipe. And let's hook this up. I have, I think, 2 channels on this. I do need to sort out my channels for sure. But for now, we're good. Okay, so is that yeah. What did I put in there? Planks or something? Oak. What recipe did I put in there? I'd put no recipe in there. There we go. Thought it was planks. So, easy enough. Does it turn on? Do I need like a cutting thing in it? Oh, I didn't do this. All right. Well, that worked. Did we get our plagues? Yeah, we did. All right. Now the question. Well, I don't think we're gonna have a problem that if we need something with a like the clean room. Wafer. This, I think those need. Yeah, this needs a clean room. I don't want to like just craft up stuff to craft up, but those don't actually need a clean. I just want to double check that something needs a clean room that will work, which it should. In that case, I could probably. I'm gonna leave that there, just in case. I can't see this being an issue for anything, but I know like the second I break it down, there's gonna be something that doesn't work. I also forgot to grab the pattern. Now, unfortunately, I can't do the precision laser engraver. That one is a pain. But I think we are good with that, and it's much, much quicker than... Let's do 2 more diamond plates. That is like a 60-second recipe over there. Okay, awesome. And then that is running at IV, yeah. All right, so that is one off the list. On the way to getting that, that is these high-powered things. So indium gallium, yeah, that's annoying. Chemical reactor. Now I could again throw a second energy hatch on a chemical reactor, which I guess we should do. Might as well. Okay, I'm just doing some more alloys here. Vanadium gallium we are going to need. Also, I think the mixer is going to be the next thing I want to craft up, just because we're starting to get into... It's just, I'm starting to get... like, the recipes, I can put, like... It needed a 1, but this is too low kind of thing, so I really want to get all the recipes in one multi-block, because we can do separate things in each bus. You can do a different one. So I need to smelt that. Come on. Well, it's gonna take a second, but yeah, we got indium gallium, and this also can use... Now this can use a regular one. I did have 2 indium on me from a quest. There is 2 recipes for this. This appears it only comes from like a super end gamey. I'm pretty sure that's like pretty end game stuff right there. I don't know if that is an easier recipe once we get to it later. I haven't really gone through it, to be honest. That looks scary. So we're just doing that recipe for now. And then should have this over here. Yes. Alright, so there is the PIC wafer. This only needs HV, but the next part of it that we need is this, and then the clean room we can get around with the large chemical reactor. So I need the two, the indium gallium phosphide. We're gonna have to get this fully automated as well. I have a whole ton of galena and stuff in the A system, just haven't gotten to it yet. But we need, what do we need for that? Let me, there. Yeah, we need 2 for that. So it's quite expensive, for sure. We actually got our 2 vanadium gallium, which is also, this is a an LUV wire. So that is a bit expensive at this point as well. Alright, so we got the PIC wafer, we got our indium gallium, we got our molten vanadium gallium. Got explosion sounds happening, which I hate. And then there. Alright, so that should do this. Let's just double check that is the right tier. Probably don't want this running just in case, because we are, no, actually we should be fine, because that's just pulling the 1 amp. Yeah, and we can output 2. Alright, so we should be fine. I just don't want to lose this stuff. That would make me very sad. You know what? While this is finishing up... Oh, there we go. It's done. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. No! It definitely didn't get enough power. No! No! Ah! Crap. Alright, well, at least I have the 2 vanadium alley and I have 1 extra indium. Alright, so... be careful with that. Maybe I should do some batteries. Just to buffer this a little bit. I was a little bit worried. It's probably because this was running. It's... might have... Ah, yeah. That's actually... I was thinking that was different the way I had that set up. Alright, well, we don't want to lose... we don't want to lose expensive stuff like that. So, a good mistake, a good learning kind of thing. I'm thinking I maybe should just do a transformer and have this separate. Although I do know these are a bit... the way I have this set up isn't ideal at all. Like, if I'm running this and I turn this on, they're both going to fail because I'm not sending enough power. I do know that. This is just a temporary thing until I can get this platform built out and cabling run over. All right, let me get the other stuff. Thankfully, I have indium on me, and I may borrow this battery buffer just to get that smelted up. All right. Thankfully, that just took just a second. I did throw down the battery just as a temporary thing here. Now, hopefully this won't screw up. If it does, I don't know what to say. We should be getting enough power. This is providing a big enough buffer that we should be fine. But I definitely don't want to run anything else. And you may be wondering, like, why am I pushing so hard for this dynamo? This IV dynamo? It's because I can upgrade it to the 4 amp IV dynamo, and that is just going to help so much with getting power into the base. We're pushing it a little bit with 2 amps of IV. I'm trying to split it into different things. I'm trying to run, you know, my blast furnace at IV. I'm trying to run these multi-blocks at IV. So I am pushing it a little bit, but if I can get an IV dynamo 4 amp, I could even ramp it up to, you know, we could even do 16 amp dynamo if I want. Molten electrum. I mean, that's pretty expensive, but ooh, I don't know if we can do that. Yeah, we can. We got those power ICs. So that is the reason I want to do this. It is just going to make, it's just going to improve our power gen moving forward. All right, so that should have worked. Yes, there we go. All right, double check that. And we're good. I think it was the, where is the inputs on this? I don't remember. Is it on this side? Yes, it's on this side. All right, so this should do that. Oh, does it need a, no, all right. I was just thinking, I'm like, does it need the cutting thing? But that is for, yeah, that's for something different. The slicer, I was thinking, but that is for those. All right, cool. So I got that, and I got the, what are these things called? High power. Yep, we got the high power there. We got most of everything for this. I'm just going to put this back because I am going to have to use our blast furnace. I could craft up another one of these and a few more batteries. I might do that. I don't know. Oh, stuck in the thing. But yeah, I got that, and oops. We got that. The pump I should be able to, oh, I need a couple more things for this pump, which I don't have automated. The extruding machine is something I want to, I really want to get the extruder, because not being able to automate a lot of this stuff, like rotors and pipes and stuff, is a bit of a pain. I think the extruding, I think that's IV as well. I'll have to, oh, that's even EV pistons. Is this? Yep, that's, niobium's not the easiest, but I do have some. So that is something else I want to get. So many stuff I want to, so much stuff I want to do. I should have everything for the pump. Yep, there we go. But, all right, so we got a couple new machines. We are working towards this. Hopefully next episode we will, that is probably the next thing we have to do. Everything else I can do except for the iridium. All right, so I'm gonna have to look into that part of it, which is this. So I'm gonna have to take a look at what is involved in that. Oh, I do have niobium. I got it from something. Pyrolusite. Yeah, pyrolusite is where it's just a byproduct, and tantalite. I got it as a byproduct from thermal centrifuging tantalite. So I have a little bit of niobium. Not a whole ton of it, but man, he really wants me to use 32 niobium. Alright, but anyway, we will get into that more next episode. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today, so thanks for watching, and have a good one.